Hey everybody, this is Wes.
And this is Heidi.
And that's...
Sure.
Alright, Wes here, and we got ourselves Nick Smith and Taylor Peasha. I actually had to have that written out in front of me.
Phonetics.
Yep.
Phonetics.
These guys are here because we've been talking about their event, Jump for Hope. It's a fundraiser to help end type 1 diabetes, So, Taylor, you're in personal training, right?
Yep. I've been doing it for about a year now. I started up my own company in January, kind of getting the ball rolling. I do personal training. I do, one-on-one personal training, online personal training. I help people with their nutrition and everything that has to do with fitness. But yeah, this Jump for Hope event, it's really excellent. We're going to be doing...
Well, wait, hold up real quick. I just got to introduce our other
guy
here real quick. We got Nick also in studio today, Nick Smith. He's doing the behind-the-scenes stuff, getting the contributors for the events and stuff. I've known him for about 2 years now. We're working in the pest control business. So let's just hop into Jump for Hope.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right
Taylor, you can go for it, man. I mean, that was quite the intro for me, I guess. But
well,
you can go for it.
First of all, thank you, Wes, for having us here. Excellent.
Of course.
Glad to be on a podcast with some credible people. We have a Jump for Hope event coming up May 20th. It's going to be held in Galt, California at Galt Community Park. It's going to be an awesome event for, kids, adults. We're going to have several events that include competition stuff. The whole theme is jump. We want to help, get this type 1 diabetes
cured, man. It's got to be cured. It's got to be cured.
So having this event, we're going to have several different aspects of it. We got a high jump competition, jump ropes, anything that has to do with jumping. Burpees, everybody loves burpees. If you know fitness, everybody loves
burpees. My least
favorite thing.
Come on,
Wes.
Sprawls.
You can do some burpees, dude. You can do some burpees.
Burpees are good. Burpees are life. That's kind of one of my things. Burpees are life.
Taylor is a burpee freaking fiend.
Burpee freak.
What was that one? The best thing was he calls me the other week and he put out this video, on his Facebook page, and he had a little, 50 burpees in a row. And it was so slow. And I'm like, Taylor, what was up with that, bro? You're better than that. And he's like, dude, I got 48 in, and somebody called me. He was filming it on his phone, so it killed his whole video. So he had to start over from the beginning, and I was just dying because I'm like, dude, I've seen you. You're better than that.
Yeah, 48 burpees in, somebody calls me, and I have to do the whole thing over again because it just stopped the video. Oh, damn iPhones. Okay,
so about 100 burpees?
It was about 98 to
98 burpees.
Not to be counting, but
yeah, I get about 5 in and I'm like, it's time to puke.
You can do a burpee? I can't. Oh my god.
Well, I don't add the push-up at the end.
Oh god.
He's full push-up, man. He's committed. He's committed.
Yeah, that was my first video, so I had to go big. I had to promote the business. But yeah, other than that, Jump for Hope is going to be an excellent event. Come out, support us. We have our GoFundMe site up, GoFundMe.com/Jump for Hope.
Dude, don't forget to bring in the kid aspect of this. Bring your kids out. Let's get these kids started on a healthy path, a healthy dietary path, an active lifestyle. We have a ton of stuff set up for the kids. We have a Ninja Warrior obstacle course that is going to be out there for your kids, which is cool as hell, let me tell you. It's going to be cool. You can get some great pictures of your kids for the Facebook, all that sort of stuff.
What age are we talking for the
Ninja Warrior? Honestly, the Ninja Warrior is probably 4 or 5 years old. They'll be able to run it probably all the way up to 12, I would say. I'm getting a little older there. They'll be able to hop we got some hurdles and stuff set up. But, your normal kid, it's nothing crazy. But, about 4 years old and up, I think they should be able to handle the course.
What
else we got?
We want our 2-year-old go underneath the hurdles.
Yeah, for sure. We got jump houses coming. We'll have a bunch of jump houses out there. So I mean,
Fun.
crowd favorite.
Yeah,
is the
for
jump
sure.
house for sure. The kids love it. Bring them out there.
The boys on those jump houses.
Dude. Hey, we had one for Ace's. My son's name is Ace. We had one for his 4th birthday, and I mean, by the end of the night, me and Taylor were on there. We were back flipping. It was fun.
It deflated a couple times.
It did.
Little
It went
malfunctions,
down, but
you
it
know.
was a good time.
It'll be good.
Also, like in the whole theme of getting your kids started on a healthy lifestyle, an active lifestyle, we do. And this is honestly for everybody. We have a certified diabetic educator that's going to be out there. She's a nurse. She's been doing events like this. She has every single fact, everything you're ever going to need to know about not just type 1 diabetes, but diabetes in general. For the people, I don't want to say bring it on themselves, but certain choices they make in their life that could end up
leading you
into diabetes that are avoidable. It's like smoking, right?
Yeah.
Like you could have certain health effects from smoking, and if you can avoid that, you're going to have a happier and a healthier and an easier life. So we have, she's going to be out there
promoting general health.
General health, pretty much. And if we can help you avoid any sort of diabetes in general, she's going to be out there. There's going to be a booth. There's going to be a ton of literature that you can take home, read from. Basically, any way we can help somebody, she's going to be there to kind of answer questions on that.
So,
it's not just a, kind of a niche little disease or something like that. It's affecting a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's terrible. And right now with the research that's going on, very close. They're hoping within 5 years there will be a cure.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All the
That's-
everything I've read the most up to date studies, and all the studies are showing that within 5 years there should be a cure.
So right now, would definitely be the time
now to donate even $1, that
be a
dollar
great
that
time.
you donate to GoFundMe.com/Jump for Hope could be the dollar you could be affecting with just your $1. Along with that, 15,000 people each year. 15,000. Think about that. That's a lot of people each year are newly diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It's an out of control number. It's sickening. And it's something that if we just put the money into, it can be solved. Like there's no reason to have this, right? There's no reason. We can solve this.
Yeah.
It's solvable. Let's do something that's bigger than ourselves, right?
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
do something that's
Right,
bigger than ourselves.
right.
Let's help somebody else out. Y'all, if you live in America, let me tell you guys this fact. If you live in America and you make $30,000 a year, you are in the 1% of the world population. You mean to tell me if you're in the 1% of the world, you wouldn't donate even just $1 to help out your fellow man?
And that's just it. I mean, it is just like if times are, we all get times are tough. I mean, it's just like, but if you can just scrape the other $1, it could help in the.
I'm a huge believer.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm a huge believer in helping others.
Yeah.
I'm the guy, Taylor, some of my other buddies, they make fun of me a lot because, we'll go to bigger cities for events. Like, we'll go to San Francisco for a concert, something like that. And there'll be a homeless person and, they ask for a little bit of money. And I'm the guy who goes in the wallet and I give him $100, and they laugh the next day like, man, he only wanted $1 or $2. You give him $100. What were you doing? You must have had too much to drink last night, type of thing.
Might have been it.
Yeah, it's usually it. But in all reality, to me, whatever. It's $100.
Yeah.
That $100 to me, I'll never miss it. I'll never see it again.
Yeah.
And if I can help out a fellow human, that $100 might change his life.
sure.
That might be the thing that gets him the meal and the shelter to make him think clearly, that maybe overcomes whatever struggle they're having.
Yeah.
That's all me.
Yeah.
So this to me is a no-brainer. This is like a no-brainer to me.
Yeah. And also, I mean, let's just say they just don't have the money to do the
Sure.
GoFundMe. Is there going to be places that they could, like, maybe they have money like that day, like cash?
For sure.
Like when they show up at
For
Jump
sure.
Hope.
We will. Yes, Wes, for sure. We're going to have a donation booth there. We're trying to raise as much as possible. Our goal is set at $25,000 right now, and we hope to reach that on the GoFundMe by the time the event comes up. but there will be donation booths out there. You can check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/Jump for Hope Diabetes. We've had fairly well social media response.
Yeah.
We have 1,500 followers so far. And it's only been 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks since we've launched everything. We kind of put this together a little bit quickly, but we had a goal and we're confident in ourselves, so we wanted to raise that goal.
And we definitely want to make it happen. A dollar here and there, a dollar goes a long way. If 25 million people donated $1, that is $25 million. I don't know if you guys did the math on that. That was quick math. Sorry,
I thought it was a quarter.
I was trying to do a $10 one in my head. I was like, I feel like I'm going to get
I went to college.
Yeah.
Yay, college degrees.
One thing I want to hit on real quick is Wes kind of got the wheels turning in my mind. One thing he said was, if they don't have the money right now, right? And could they do it at the event? That's great. I don't even need you to donate anything at the event. Show up to the event because we have something planned at the event. You can come out if you want to check out our Facebook page. Once again, I'm going to plug it shamelessly again.
Plug away.
It's facebook.com/Jump for Hope Diabetes. If you go there, you will see the profile picture. And I believe it's of Taylor right now. We've kind of switched them. It's of Taylor flying through the air. There's a little tag on there that says, I jumped for hope. Okay? If you guys come out to the event, we are in hopes that everyone will come out. We have a photo section. It's basically where everyone come out and get their own personalized picture taken. It's a picture. You'll see it if you go to the Facebook page. But you're basically flying through the air, right? And it says, I jumped for hope type of deal on there. Our hopes with that is that we can get as many people out to the event as possible. They will get their profile picture taken. And they will change their profile picture on Facebook. And what that's going to do is it's going to raise awareness. So if you don't even have the money, if you don't have the dollar, if you cannot spare the dollar, I get it. We've all, money's tight.
Sure.
It's tough. You got to look out for your family first. I get it, right? But if you can't do that, please come out to the event. Have a great day. Train with Taylor.
Yeah.
Right? Train with Taylor for free. We have another buddy who's a partner of this. I'm going to bring him up in a second. But come out to the event. Train. Have a great day. Bring your kids out. Get some free fruit and vegetables. And get your picture taken. And set that picture as your profile picture. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring awareness. Because as much money as we'd love to donate, awareness is that much better. Because if we can make people aware of what's going on, we can cultivate a real change.
So if I show up to the event in my Superman...
Yes, bro.
onesie,
Please,
please
do,
like
please
Superman,
do.
right.
Please do.
Just making sure.
They're
Okay.
excellent.
No shirt,
pictures.
just cape. No shirt, just
Yeah, I'll
cape,
do
dude.
it.
I'm challenging you right
He will
now.
come naked. Don't challenge him to do anything.
Hey, it's kid friendly.
I will paint the Superman S on your chest myself.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I'll do it.
That's the thing.
You guys
So one
think
thing I
won't-
think we kind of forgot to mention is let's not forget TJ. Me and Taylor are here today. There are two trainers involved. So my part in this was I'm TJ Sprague of tjspraguetraining.com. He's going to be the other personal trainer out there. He's just as great as Taylor. TJ is actually my brother-in-law. He's going to be out there too. We're gonna have a section. It's basically called Pick Your Trainer, right? Pick Your Trainer. So you guys are gonna have a chance to mingle with Taylor, with TJ, and they're both gonna be holding free training session classes. So like one of them's maybe gonna do an ab workout thing, all that sort of stuff.
Full body, full cardio.
Yeah.
We're gonna do about 20-30 minutes of some free personal training sessions. We're gonna show our personalities, see if you guys like us. It's basically Pick Your Trainer Day. Obviously, this event is about type 1 diabetes
And being healthy is,
being healthy. Yeah, I mean that's why we're in this business. We want to be healthy, and we want to show other people how to be healthy. We are both in-house personal trainers in the Sacramento area. We travel around, go house to house, park to park. Your own personal gym, and we train
no gym
you.
memberships, no nothing.
No. We both have our own equipment. We come to you and we get the workout done. We show you the healthy lifestyle,
and it's great. It's great. I've seen the impact he's had on people's lives. I've seen the impact. I've seen it personally. I've seen it on social media. It's great. And TJ, I don't want to sell him short because he's not here today. He's the same way.
He short?
Yeah, he is. He is short. TJ is what, 5'2"?
I think
solid
5'1".
muscle.
5'1".
He's solid muscle.
No,
now.
he's solid muscle. Yoked.
He's got that running back. He's got the Darren Sproles going.
Oh yeah, most
for
definitely.
sure. But he's yoked. He makes his little boobies dance, with the pec flex. He does all
I
that.
can do that, and I got. So is this a totally free event?
Totally free. There's no admission costs. We would love for every single person that comes out to donate. It's going straight to the City of Hope charity. They are a world-renowned charity, and they fund multiple things. So they have, they put the majority of their funding goes into cancer research, and it's mainly pediatric cancer. So City of Hope is amazing. They're one of the nation's leading research. So they're doing constant research on these diseases that are uncurable. Okay.
Sure.
And one of the ones they're working on is type 1 diabetes. And that's kind of our niche. That's what we're going for. We want to see a cure.
So what made you guys decide to do type 1?
So diabetes is something that is kind of near and dear to my heart a little bit. I watched my aunts and my uncles struggle with it. My mom right now actually not doing so great. Taylor knows, getting very close to having, a foot amputated. So, things are not looking good for her, right?
Yeah.
And it's such a widespread thing also that I think we can all relate to it. I mean, if you really search in your life, you probably know somebody that has diabetes,
definitely.
right?
And it's
right?
getting younger and younger.
And it's younger and younger. And it has to do with, which is why I really admire what Taylor does. Because Taylor eats so clean. He does. And he encourages all his clients to eat so clean all the time.
Yep.
And he's really just...
No McDoubles.
No McDoubles, Wes. We just seen it. He really does. And it's admirable. It's so tough in our society to do it. But, I mean, he does it. He does it.
Yeah, and I mean, with that being said, I started up my personal training business in January. I've been successful with it. I've changed people's lives. I love it. I love seeing people be successful. I love seeing people be healthy. But just kind of, doing that and seeing people progress in that, it really hits a soft spot in my heart.
We actually had my cousin on a couple weeks ago, and he does CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
And we were basically saying the biggest thing about, like, if you're thinking about lifting free weights is definitely get a hold of a personal trainer. Talk to somebody who knows what they're doing. As a personal trainer, would that be, because, I mean, if you've never lifted before, you can seriously hurt yourself.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Most definitely. I always preach to my clients, quality over quantity. You have to know how to lift weights properly in order to get the results. And, I have to be safe doing it. So I always preach quality over quantity. You don't want to be doing, 30 bicep curls the wrong way over, doing 3 the correct way. I always preach correct form. With that being said, so the Jump for Hope, I mean, it's going to be something that's going to help give back to the community. It's a huge deal. Type 1 diabetes is something that affects all of our lives. If you look into everybody you're going to find somebody that has type 1 diabetes. And that's something that we want to be able to help out with. I want to be able to help the community as much as I can. I know Nick and TJ feel the exact same way about it.
All right. So, Taylor, tell us about your personal training gig.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've been personal training for about a year now. I just started up my own company January 2017. So, I'm getting the ball rolling with my own business. But like I said, I've been training people. I was out played some football in my college career. I played football out at Cabrillo Community College out in Aptos, California, near Santa Cruz. Holla, holla.
Holla at your boy.
Santa Cruz, where it's at.
That's where it's at. Going there right now.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know how to surf, but
that's why his eyes are red.
I know how to longboard, though. I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
but anyway, I played some football out there. Played 2 years. Got a scholarship out to Texas A&M Commerce. Go Lions. Rock on.
Ooh.
They're a Division II school out in Texas near Dallas. Had a great experience out there. Solid coaches. I trained with people that went to the NFL. I still communicate with them. I know how to train. I've trained with them. So that does have a lot of background with my personal business. Playing on the football team, I was always a starter. I always made sure I was a starter. Never the biggest guy on the field.
Hell no.
But
Barely bigger than me, bro.
Barely. But I'll take him down in a second.
I'm
so
5'10", 126.
But, I was always a team captain. I was always the hoorah guy. Made sure everybody was motivated before every practice, every game.
Had that Lion's heart.
Yeah.
Lion heart, yeah. No pun intended, right?
Yep.
Go Lions. I really pride myself on my mental training. That's where I really think I differentiate myself from other personal trainers. I make sure that people are there mentally, because you have to be there mentally in every aspect of your life, not only working out and training, but in life in general. Just having that mindset when you wake up in the morning that I'm going to conquer the day. I'm not going to, I'm not just going to slack off. I'm not just going to sit in bed, watch Netflix and chill. No, we'd all love
You're
to do
pumping
that.
me up right
We all
now.
love to do that.
That
but
sounded like my last Saturday.
Yeah. Right.
You're pumping me up, dude.
But,
I'm ready to smash something.
It's not about that. It's waking up, writing down your goals. Writing down your goals every single day and plugging away at them. That's huge. It's so simple. Everybody knows that. But just doing it is the actual thing, and I preach that to my clients, and I make sure I hold them accountable each and every day. My lifestyle,
Bro, I think it's been enough about you. How about TJ?
God.
Let's throw TJ
All right,
in
yeah,
there. He's not here to defend
TJ
himself.
needs some.
TJ
Yeah,
Spragg, TJSpraggTraining.com. I'm going to plug him since he's not here. He, similar background to Taylor, football player. Running back, though, a little more admirable than Taylor. Gets hit a lot more.
I don't know about that.
Gets hit a lot more, bro. Think about the hits you got to take.
Dude, I'm in the trenches
You
daily.
got to get hit a lot more. Big hits.
concussions, come on.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
God. Can't count them. That's a thing.
So TJ, solid running back, football player. Got into the personal training business. Has been wildly successful. Has trained NFL athletes. Has trained with in our area, Sacramento's A-list. Honestly, he trains with politicians, a bunch of other people. TJ.
How long has he been doing that?
TJ has been in business for himself now. He's pushing the 4-year mark, but has done it under the flag of somebody else for an additional couple years. My question is for you guys. I'm gonna flip this on you. Look at me. I'm taking over the show. This is the
How
world.
dare you.
That's One Smith podcast.
That's one Smith.
I'm taking over.
Smith and
So
Wesson.
here's Smith and Wesson, baby. Heidi and Wes. I know you guys are doing your weight loss. I follow your guys' podcasts. I do. I love it. I think it's great. I think you guys are onto something special here. I follow your guys' podcast, and you guys are doing your Facebook page, which is great. I know you guys are doing the weight loss challenge. So is there anything, Taylor's here. Anything you've maybe even struggled with or had questions about or doubted in anything you've read or anything you're doing?
I think from reading the little blurb you got on your website,
Yeah.
You were talking about the mental aspect of working out.
Yeah.
That you were saying something that's a really big aspect of your whole personal training.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate a little more on that one?
Yeah, so mental training, it's huge. I think it's not only a big part of training in the gym or training at home or just getting fit. I think it's a huge part of life. I mean, like I said, when you wake up in the morning, you have to be motivated in order to get up, go to work. Like I said, writing down goals is huge. You have to have goals. You have to have long-term goals, short-term goals.
Yeah.
Long-term goals, something, it's got to be a SMART goal. So it's got to be specific. It's got to be measurable. It's got to be attainable. It's got to be reachable, and it's got to be timely. So with all that being said, you have to make a sentence with that. Then in between that long-term goal, you have short-term goals. You have to take pride in those small steps. That's what kind of gets you through the day. That's what.
And that's
gets
a
you
mental
up.
thing too, right?
Yeah.
Because like the training wise, somebody might put on 10 extra pounds of bench press, and they might think, oh, wow, I put on 10 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's a big stat.
That is a huge stat.
Right? Like, be proud of that.
Yeah, for
be
sure.
Be proud of that. Hell yeah, you did that extra 10 pounds.
Right. That's what
And I'm going to do next week. I'm going to do 10 more.
Exactly. You got to take pride in that each and every day. If it's a small step, take pride in that. That's huge. That's huge on your mental aspect. That's huge on your happiness. That's my mentality thing. I don't want to go too much on it. I could talk about it all day. So.
Yeah, we'll definitely. I mean, if you ever have the time in the future to get back on the podcast, we'll definitely go.
Oh yeah, I will definitely be back.
You guys have any other questions though, like diet wise?
Yeah,
diet wise. Heidi, you got any questions?
I know.
Any questions?
We're doing the paleo diet right now, and I think the hardest thing about it for me is not eating bread.
Yeah,
it is super hard.
Yeah.
I gave it up last week, and I lost 10 pounds straight off the bat.
Oh my God!
No working out at all.
2 days.
No working out.
10 pounds.
Yeah, 10 pounds.
No working out, nothing. Took me 3 weeks to lose 7 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, you
Eating
just had
right,
the baby.
working out.
You just had the baby.
So I should have an advantage.
Yeah.
No, 10 pounds immediately.
Really?
And then
I was like, you're going to win this.
I kind of
Go to Tahoe.
Yeah, I kind of
Go
fell
to
off
Tahoe.
the bad wagon. I'm still kind of losing a little bit of weight, but I mean,
You're still 10 pounds and you've been eating like crap.
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
I ate bad for 1 day and I gained 4 pounds of the 7 pounds
Oh,
I lost.
man.
It's ridiculous.
Are you guys doing any workouts, any
She
physical
is.
activity?
I
Yeah.
go to the gym.
You're going to the gym? Cool.
I do pest control.
Cool.
Pest control. Great cardio, guys. Great cardio.
Yeah, great
pest
cardio.
control.
I don't know, what is your opinion on
The paleo.
a paleo diet, not just the paleo diet in general, but when you cut out major food groups? Because supposedly science says it's better for you to do it that way.
Right. I mean, with anything. So first of all, I'm gonna state something on this. The word diet. Okay, I don't like to use the word diet. I like to use the word nutrition. Diet is kind of a fad. Okay, nutrition is a lifestyle. We eat what we eat. That's our nutrition. Diet, it's a fad. It's a one-time thing. That's kind of what people have the perspective of. So if we use the term diet, we're thinking of it like, okay, we're going to do this for 3 months, and then we're going to stop and go back to our old habits. So nutrition, it's just nutrition. It's what you eat. So, back to Heidi's question, cutting out things within your nutrition program. Take it a little bit at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Take it week by week, month by month. You'll see progressions, just like Wes said, cutting out gluten. He was referring to bread, which is, a gluten object, and pasta and stuff like that, other things that have
Wheats,
Grains,
gluten in them.
everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Quinoa, even things that are generally considered healthy.
Healthy, yeah.
It's grains
cut
in
out.
general, and it's hard.
Right.
Especially since you have to cook everything.
Yeah.
Literally, there's no going out and getting something quick. You have to cook everything.
Everything,
Right.
yeah.
Just cutting out little by little. Gluten is a huge thing. If one piece of advice I would give is just cutting it out little by little. Don't overwhelm yourself, because then that's when you're going to break down and you're going to be like, holy crap, this is tough.
Let's order pizza.
Right,
It
exactly.
happened last night.
Yeah.
To go away from maybe the dieting,
For sure.
the workout aspect.
Mhm.
My brother, who used to be a co-host on here, he had stressed to me that cardio isn't as important for weight loss as lifting weights is.
Yeah, definitely. I could definitely preach to that.
But he pretty much advocated, don't even do cardio.
No, he
It's
said
wasting
do
your
it. He
time.
said, a couple times a week, if that.
Right. I mean, cardio's. I mean, it's good. I mean, cardio is weight loss. You can think about that, but implementing a program of weightlifting is only going to benefit you more. You're stressing muscles in your body, so you think about doing an upper body workout, doing a lower body workout. So if you're just doing cardio, say you're just, I'm going to go run and I'm going to lose 20 pounds. You're not working out your full body. You're not taxing your body as much as you can in order to optimize your weight loss program. So by doing a full body program of working out, you're going to be able to optimize that weight loss. So a full body program on top of a cardio program is optimal.
the people who just go in, hop on the elliptical for an hour, and just watch TV.
Yeah.
They're not helping themselves.
I mean,
They're
they are.
wasting their
They are in a sense, but they're not optimizing that 45 minutes, or however long you're on it.
And if I've got anything out of knowing you guys, it's really about nutrition.
Yeah.
It really is. So,
I've
like,
heard
you're
that
going
across
in.
the board, 80%
you're-
nutrition.
Yes, you
Everyone.
go in and you do that.
Yeah.
That's great. Like, you're setting a routine, you're setting a mindset that I'm going to do these things, right? Which is great. But if you're not optimizing it, then what's the point, right?
Right.
Because if you're not eating right and you're not doing it the right way.
Right.
So I think something that Wes and I struggle with is definitely the mental aspect of it, and the fact that we don't pump each other up because we peer pressure each other, I guess. Some nights it's like, Wes, I don't want to cook. Like, should I get McDonald's? And he's like, no, I don't want that. And he's like, and then eventually it's just like, okay, you go to McDonald's. And I think that's something big that we struggle with. And we kind of peer pressure each other into taking the easy way out.
Yeah, for sure. And couples can do that because couples like to, they all want to be happy. It's hard for, people to go about life, and I don't know. It can be difficult as a couple to do things because you want to take the easy way out most of the time. With that being said, I think, and this is what I help my clients with, is, meal preparation. I really, really have my clients do, 1 day of meal preparation. It takes 2 hours to cook, and you can cook a whole week's worth of meals. And that takes a whole, pretty much 3 hours out of your day in order to think about, okay, what do I need to cook? What am I going to eat right now? It just makes it very simple. You already have all your meals prepped. It's in the refrigerator. You pull it out, throw it in the microwave, heat it up on the skillet, whatever you have to do. And it's already cooked for you. Meal prepping is a great way to kind of start that process of just getting that mentality.
Do you advocate 4 meals a day?
Well, for me and what I advocate on my clients is 5 meals a day. So, you have a breakfast, you have a snack or
Breakfast, sir.
Right. Yeah. Breakfast is huge. I can't promote that enough. Breakfast. You got a snack. You got your lunch. You got another snack, and then you have your dinner. The way you proportion those meals, the way I proportion my meals, is based on calories. So you have a certain calorie intake that you want to achieve throughout the day. Whether you want to gain weight or lose weight. It's very simple. Breakfast, huge breakfast, big breakfast, not huge, big breakfast. Medium-sized snack. Lunch, you need to eat a medium-sized lunch. Another snack, a little medium-ish. And then dinner, small dinner. So when I'm talking about small and big, I'm talking about calorie intake. So you want to be big with your calorie intake in the morning, medium in the afternoon, and then small
What
at
if you're
night.
trying to gain weight like me?
Gain weight, you need to intake
Reverse?
more calories. Simple.
Always? Breakfast, lunch, dinner?
Big. You just
All
need
day?
to upgrade your calorie intake.
Because
in
I'm
general.
interested in that, man.
Less meals, bigger meals.
Bigger meals.
All night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, weight gain is,
Stop moving.
more
Just
more
Sit,
intake.
watch Netflix.
Exactly.
Because,
And
Don't
don't
Netflix
work.
and chill.
Alrighty. Well, I think unless you have any more questions,
No, we can go into our weights.
which I'm not too happy about.
No.
Because we jumped off the bandwagon a little bit this week. Kyle's weight.
But he's already.
I joined in the weight loss challenge. I'd be gaining weight.
Well, hey, you know what? It's the first of 200, so
Yeah.
You can get there.
That's a challenge right there. Nick, 200 pounds.
What
That's a
was he?
jeez.
I think he said it was 218.
If
No,
I
it
was
was not.
200,
No?
think how it would look. It wouldn't even
Oh
be
shit!
Nick.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So Kyle, a couple
Kyle's
days
weighing
ago.
in at 218 pounds, which
So he's gonna win this entirely.
yeah, I mean the last time he weighed in it was 223. That was less than a week
He
ago.
might plateau. You never know. I only gained 2 pounds, so I'm back to 241. But
Okay.
it's still down from when I started, which was 246. So I'll
Yeah.
take it, and I'll just keep going. And
Cool.
There you go.
in it for
So
the
It's
long
progress,
haul,
like you
so-
said. Take the fucking
Take
small
pride.
gains.
take
Yeah.
pride.
Yeah, and at that point we did say when we started going towards the health and wellness away from like the nerdy shit that we were doing. there would be ups and downs.
And like if I took anything away, like from just knowing Taylor and like listening, him talking, it's that same thing. Like the short term goal, like who cares?
Yeah,
who cares? Like you guys are doing the challenge for the show, great. That's freaking cool. But like long term, like if you fall short of your goal for the show, like who cares, right? But in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you guys are like eating the right way and like you guys are doing the right things and like keeping that off and like
falling
getting
short 10 years ago isn't.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like what are you gonna say? Oh, for that. Remember 10 years ago in that 2-month period when we like fell a little short, but now look at us.
So
just keep
I
grinding
was
the pavement, man.
At 262 last time, I believe.
Yeah.
I am down to 260. But yesterday, before we had the pizza, I was
Listen
at
to this. This
I was
is
at
crazy.
256.
256. 4 pounds.
I
from
gained
that
4
pizza.
pounds for me
In one pizza meal, dude.
In one pizza meal.
My gosh.
That's what paleo does to you. Is when you finally eat gluten again,
Yeah.
it just shoots your way
It
up
just
like
stacks.
Yeah.
It ain't going nowhere.
That's
That's
incredible.
crazy, dude.
Anyway, thank you guys
Yeah,
for
it's
being
great
on
having
our
you on.
podcast.
Hey, you know what? Thank you guys so much. Honestly, it's been cool.
Yeah, seriously, thank you
And
guys
check
so
out-
much.
Yeah, take out Jump.
One more time. Let me do it.
Go ahead, hey.
GoFundMe.com/Jump for Hope. Please go to the GoFundMe.
Taylor Peasha, where can we find you?
That was a slaughtered last name. It's Taylor Peasha. Okay.
You spell it.
Taylor, Peasha. Okay, so Taylor, Peasha, training.com. You can find me on my website. Check me out. You can find me at Facebook.com.
TJSpraggTraining.com. He's not here. I'm going to stick up for my brother-in-law. TJSpraggTraining.com. Go there. Check it out, too. Yeah, either one of these guys. Pick your
did it
trainer.
on purpose.
Pick your
Bob
trainer.
Boucher.
I get it.
Okay, I want to make sure.
Pick your trainer. They're both great.
Also,
Okay,
guys, please go to the event. Wesley and I and our 2 beautiful children
Yes.
will be there.
They have beautiful kids.
Hopefully with
let
t-shirts
me
that
vouch
we
for
made
that.
for our podcast
Yes.
by then.
Cool.
Hopefully.
May 20th, 2017, Galt Community Park in Galt,
Awesome.
obviously.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yes, it's going to
Thank
be
you,
from
Heidi.
8 in the morning to 2 p.m.
Yes,
so it's
8
going
to
to be
2.
a 6-hour event. You come throughout the day.
Definitely want you back on the show at some point.
Yeah,
Taylor.
most
Sure,
definitely.
Yep. And
I'm
Nick's
coming back. Couple
'cause
weeks.
he's
I'm a
gonna
body
show us
language expert. I'm coming
That's
back.
right.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
See
you.
ya.